Night. Uh, well, you know what time it is. We're about to play some Smite. Let's see if we can actually do good today. Um, how are you guys' night going? You know. Also, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. That greatly helps me out. Helps my channel to grow and, you know, eventually provide better and more engaging content. We got Assault and 20. Let's go ahead and jump on in. If I haven't explained before, or if you haven't seen the previous videos, Assault is just basically a game mode where it's 5 people versus 5 people, all online, and you get a random character from the game. There's no telling who you get. You have between 5 classes. You have a mage, you have a guardian, you have a warrior, you have an assassin, and you have a hunter. Mage, hunter, those are your long range classes. Very squishy, of course. Your assassin is your squishy damage up close class. I just got tongue tied. Excuse me. Your assassin is your burst damage up close melee character. I do not want to. And your warrior is your physical tank, and your guardian is your magical tank. We have physical, magical, physical. Cool. I'd say this is a decent way to start up. Mind you, I'm okay at a hunter. I'm more so proficient at being like up close and personal. Yeah, I have to practice, so let's start somewhere. Excuse me. Who are we up against? A Cerberus, a Thoth, an Arachnian, Mulan, and Tyr. Oh fuck, Tyr and fucking Cerberus together, and Mulan. Mulan is fucking a headache and a half. Yet, let's see what we can do here. See what we can make happen. Let's start some gaming. How are you guys' nights going? What are you up to? What's new? Gonna have to find topics to just randomly talk about while playing the game. My day. Let's talk about me. My day. My day was pretty engaging. It was interesting, Was talking to my sister about, people and, having belief and confidence in herself. And, just realizing that no matter what you think physically you need on the outside, it's inside of you. If you recognize it on the outside, that means it's in the inside of you, And I was telling her that certain people will use you as a crutch, and that within itself will keep them from growing. And sometimes you have to, let them be to their own devices. Otherwise, they're going to continue bumping their head and they won't grow. And in turn, they'll blame you, and that creates resentment. Because the moment that you go through something and you're not able to be there how they would like for you to be, it's... Ooh, this is not good. Look at that. It's 3 DCs on both sides. Smite is on the BS. Smite is on that BS. Big lag. And mind you, it's not me, nor is it... Oh, there it is. Look, it's doing the craziness. What is going on with Smite? Why is the internet acting up? Actually, it's to be expected. Now I'm thinking about it, it's actually to be expected. Let's see if we can get back in, actually. Back to what I was saying though, and if you are always there for somebody at their, at their behest, which is, there's nothing wrong with being there for people at all. Just don't expect them to be there for you like you are for them, because then you open yourself up for disappointment when you expect the you from them. They're not you. But it's no need to beat yourself on the head if somebody doesn't get what you're saying. And mind you, it's all about confidence and believing in yourself and knowing that you're enough. Always. And of course, we're going to have those moments where we need reminders. And sometimes you don't know how to remind yourself. So yeah, you need that outside influence. Does that mean become dependent on it? No, you should never be dependent on anything but what you can do and your abilities, the things you can provide for yourself. Otherwise, you pacify yourself from the reality of the situation, in my opinion. This is all opinion and not fact. This is just based off of me and my experience in life. So I may make sense and I may not make sense. It depends on where you're at in life. Yeah. Just having confidence in oneself and realizing that you can do all things. Once you realize whatever it was in your head that created the belief you cannot do it, is only a belief you created in your head. We tend to limit ourselves based on the bubble we're in, and then once we travel outside that bubble, we have a greater standing on things. We have a greater standing on not understanding, meaning we didn't even think this far outside the box until we exposed ourselves to being uncomfortable. So it's all trial and error. It's life. And, we do the most we can with the life that we have. Now, will it be perfect? No. Yeah, is it perfectly meant to be for you? Yes. Because you always have a decision. You always have a choice. What will you do with it? It's always up to you. Even if you feel like you're in a how can I say, even if you feel like you're in a dire situation, sometimes just letting go and just being will actually bring you happiness. And then you'll realize later on in time that you thought you couldn't move from that moment, and you finally found out that you did, even without thinking about it. Like, it was that simple. Is it a simple thing to do? Never. No. It's simple, but it's not easy. Is it an easy thing to do? No, never. Especially when you're used to the pattern or the system that you created around whatever it is that's either changing or being still while you're changing. It's never an easy thing. Simple thing, though. Just have to be motivated. Sometimes that motivation comes whether you want it or not. So yeah, that's just my take on my perspective, my opinion on the belief in oneself and being able to achieve and just living life in the best way that you would like to. Yeah, pretty much. Perfectly imperfect. We are here to make mistakes and learn from them. Now, if you continue to repeat those same mistakes, maybe you just like burdening yourself or making others miserable. Who knows? There's duality in all moments, good and bad, negative and positive. Everything's neutral until you come with your experience and perspective. It's up to you to either justify the means or make a change. Smite is really acting up. It's like, wow. Why is it? And I thought it was only around the afternoon time, which is why I attempted to stream this time at night. Yet, it is not going the way I would like it to right now. Is it meant for me to stream right now? That is the question. Against all odds, I'll stream. Forget that. Smite is acting buggy as fuck, though. Let's see. What's going on? And I can tell Smite is acting buggy because look at how laggy just the loading screen. It's not even the loading screen. The splash, the startup screen. The menu. Look how laggy the menu is. It's playing catch up. Will I have to reset my stream? Interesting. Very interesting. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reset the stream. Alright, I'll be back stream. Excuse me.